Alright, it is now a regular Path 1 vlog. Ain't that fun? How nice, how boring, how nice. Anyways, you guys know the deal from here. I walk home, I go through the tunnel. Who's that? Who just beeped? What is that? I don't recognize anyone here. Who just beeped? I don't understand. Anyways. If you're a if you're a certain somebody who's very implicated in my private life, I suppose, maybe semi-public life, you guys might know what I need to go to the thing for. It's a fucking Wednesday, you know? Wednesdays are my free day. It's my favorite day of the fucking week, yeah? Wednesdays. Sounds good too, and it smells nice. Wednesdays. I needed to grab this motherfucker. It's... Oh, hello, it's me. Hello. I don't have a free hand to wave, but I could wave. I just need to grab this motherfucking phone. This damn thing with its beautiful, look at this. Look how dim that is, but also look at how beautiful that is. Anyways. I'm just noticing this yellow mark right here. I'm not sure what that was all about. I don't know. Anyways. Yesterday, I had to go do the thing, and I was super dumb in that I was thinking too much about how shitty the workday went, that I fucking forgot my fucking phone. And do you know what this fucking phone is for? It's for my ID at the school. Can I say that? At the school. That's my fucking ID. So like all day today, whenever I enter a building, those motherfuckers are like, "Yo, you got your ID?" And I was like, "No, I don't." And I had this little alibi that like I had my new phone, and I was transferring my ID. I just forgot to get it off of the old one. And they were like, damn. They were so touched by my story, they just let me pass. It was a matter of like drama. You know, I was like, had my hand on my forehead, like doing that all like cliche, like dramatic pose, and like just doing a bunch of sighing, and like, oh, it was such a tragedy. And they were so moved. They were like crying, they were sniffing, they were grabbing the tissue box, you know. So I'd say my alibi worked, but I hate giving alibis. Sooner or later, they'll know I was lying. So, especially when I come back tomorrow with the old phone, and they're like, the fuck kind of new phone is this, motherfucker? And then I'll have to explain everything to them, and they'll be like, man, we were such a dumbass for letting this stupid idiot through. We should have just barred him. We should have just called security on him. We should have done everything in our power to keep him out. And we failed. We just believed his lies because he was acting so melodramatic and everything, you know? And all of this and that. And then they're taking drugs to stave off the shame of not being good security people. And I'm taking this too far, aren't I? My mouth is fucking dry. So fucking dry from how much I've been rambling on and on about. give me a second. I'm just deciding where to put my water bottle. I had it in my backpack, but I don't think I could be able to put it back without like having to pause for 2 seconds. Alright, that's fine. That's worth it. And that means more content for you guys too. But this fucking bag has been so bent, so warped that it's frustrating to like do anything with it, honestly, because I've been using it so long, which is about 2 years. And all the fabric's been warped so that it isn't easy to do anything with one hand. You gotta like twist and turn it with both hands in order to do anything productive with your life. It's a tunnel section. Ooh, it's a tunnel section. Look at this. I bet someday there's going to be a compilation of all the times I walked through this tunnel. And then when I get famous, because I will get famous. My God, the dead mouse is still here. But when I get famous, there's gonna be a fucking compilation of, no, there's gonna be a fucking memorial plaque next to this fucking tunnel. That's gonna be like, Z-Bear walked through this fucking tunnel like 500 times, because that's the amount of vlogs I'm gonna do on this stupid Trail 1. Let me check my other phone that I have now. Ooh, it's now 6:29. How beautiful. Yes, this phone is very off, but it builds character, you know? So guess what we did today? So I come here at like fucking 8:30. No, a bit more. No, a bit less. 8:20. Because you know how stupid my body is? I'm being all proactive, right? I go to sleep at like 10. Literally. I go to sleep at 10. I wake up at fucking 12:30, I think. I'm not sure. I'm kind of awake. Like I can see the hallway lights are on, so it wasn't long that I slept. I'm like wandering about. I feel like awake as high hell. Somehow I'm like pacing around saying, what do I do? Do I drink some of that energy juice? Nah, I gotta go to sleep. But I feel so excited. I can't quite sleep. And my mind's trying to be like, nah, bro, it's morning. You can drink that. Because, you know, you thirsty as hell, dude. And I'm like, dude, where's that water bottle? I gotta drink something, but I can't drink that energy juice. So I try to find a water bottle. I was like, oh, right. I left it at that foot of my bed while I was working on something else. And I go to the foot of my bed. I look around, hey, water bottle's not there. oh shit. I look around, I look at the head of my bed, because that's where I often put my water bottle. There's no desk there. And I look under my bed. I like dirty up my fucking knees and hands on the carpet floor. I look below, no fucking water bottle. My hands feel like dirty as hell. I'm a germaphobe, by the way. My hair is so long that it like touches the floor, and I'm self-conscious about how dirty the ends of my hair are somehow. And then I look around. I look on top of my clothes drawer. It's just tons of soda cans, and I look at my desk. Nothing, just that old sweatshirt that I forgot to put back. And then I grabbed my fucking phone camera. I didn't turn the camera on, it would have been too bright. I just turned the screen on, and I look around. And look, guess what? It was on the foot of my bed. What the fuck? How did I not find it? It was just angled so weird and placed so weird. My hand just went everywhere but that. Some fucking how. And then I'm just, hello. I'm gonna take a picture. It's not once in a while you do see it. Hello. And then I take a swig. I think I finished it. And then I think I feel super excited. I don't know. I don't remember anything beyond this point. I think I was too drunk. And then with water. And then I just and then I went to sleep. I'll be honest, I went to sleep. And then I fucking wake up at like 7:15, around that range. But I had planned to wake up at fucking 6:30. What the fuck? When my body sees me dozing at 10, does it not seriously think that it should wake up earlier? You'd think that if you wake up early, you get up early, but no. It's a fucking like anomaly, this human body thing. It's terrifying. It's gotten pretty bad when, you know, the insides of your elbows are the ones that are sweating. My goodness. It's gonna be so drenched by the time I come back here. Anyways, I get up, realize the time, and shit my pants. And then after I clean that up, I go and eat breakfast. I decided to take a later train because I've already missed the one I planned. And then I go to there. I realize, I've realized I forgot my phone at the thing. That morning, we have a 5-minute panic attack before we have to go to the train. And then I decide, once we get to the school, I decide, alright, about this ID thing, my dad will accompany me. So he says, he lost his phone. He doesn't know where it is. Can't find it, won't find it. So the security guy just lets us through. And that's the same thing with all other of our security encounters. It's really lenient. Imagine if a doppelganger just posed as me and just went, "Hey, I'm Sir Zeber, dude," and I am coming in, but I forgot my ID at home. And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. You're just as ugly as when I last saw you. And then now there's like a super violent doppelganger inside. It's posing as me. Holy shit. Like, on one hand, I'm super glad that I was able to get into the buildings I did and like, you know, do all the lab work I did and all this stuff. But at the same time, this leniency and the security it feels egregious. Even though if it were the level I wanted, I would not do anything today. I know, it's like a fucking catch-22 or whatever you call it. Anyways, I'm home.